a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more, you're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Today is Monday, August 20th of 2018, and you're listening to episode 161 of the BCC Podcast. I'm Ford, and this is the first podcast we've recorded after Brickfair. I'm feeling very well rested after that long week we had, probably because it's been 2. And here with me today is LQ.
Yeah, Brickfair feels like it was forever ago, honestly. I'm ready to go back.
Yeah. I'm still feeling it, you know? Like, I'm still riding off that high. I'm also here with Melurs.
I never got high on that trip.
Yeah, neither of us did. Not even me. I can drink. Because I was the designated driver. Yes, that is the reasoning. Leo, did you get high on the trip?
Okay. This is way later than our normal recording time.
Nor deny. But what I can confirm is that my car was filled with ants yesterday, and I just tried my best to get all the ants out of it today, and I'm still finding ants despite the
How
fact
did
that
you
I
get
basically
ants in your
doused it.
car?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you have any enemies?
I don't think so.
That's usually the first place to look.
Did they not appear in your car until you got to college?
Well, they appeared after my dad took it around to get washed and vacuumed, so I don't know if it appeared...
So your dad sabotaged you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or whoever washed
I
and
think
vacuumed.
someone has a vendetta against Leo.
Yes.
But now my car smells like peppermint. To keep the ants out.
Because of the ants?
No, to keep the ants out. I'm trying. It's one of my bulwarks.
Why didn't you just get some poison or something?
Yeah.
I don't want to put poison in my car.
But it's not for you.
You don't have to eat
And
it,
here's
Leo.
the thing.
Just because it's there doesn't mean you eat it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like to lick the sides of my cars every once in a while, just in case.
I could believe that coming from you. No one introduced me. Am I not allowed to talk yet?
Oh yeah, I'm also here with Glenda. Last but not least, I apologize for not
And
introducing
the
you yet,
rest.
but Leo
It's
had
okay,
ants in
huh?
his car, and it required
I know, that
our
takes
attention.
priority. That's important.
Yeah. No, you're important.
But I'm
you're more
confused
important than
about...
ants.
Val's only had a car for like a month.
And it's not particularly surprising anyway.
I had
And
a
he's
car.
It's not
already
a car,
started
though.
licking
Almost
it.
2. Wait, you started licking your car?
Yep.
Where have you been?
Totally.
This is...
I've been busy these past couple weeks. Just saying.
So I see.
Yeah.
I had to
started
build
for
all
me.
of the sets and then go to meetings, and I got
What kind of
hired.
meetings?
I got a job
Yay.
at the tutoring center at my school.
Lawful
That's good.
employment.
Yes, so now I'm going to get paid.
That's the
which I
opposite of the
desperately
type of
need money
employment
because I
Orion
just
used
got
to
a new
have.
car.
Ford High School already started for you?
No, I start day after Labor Day.
Oh, I had my first
Yeah.
day today.
Oh,
It
nice.
is Labor Day.
Labor
no.
Day is the
September
first weekend.
4th?
It's the first Monday of September. It's the 3rd, I
I
believe.
wonder if I get Labor Day off then, because I have a class that day.
I get Labor Day off. Yes, I'm pretty
I
sure.
forget what it was
I'm
like
pretty sure I
last
do.
year. There's some holiday I had to go to school on last year, and I was mad. Huh.
Right then.
I
But-
remember now we don't get Election Day off. We
I
don't
never
even
got
get Good
that off.
Friday.
Oh, I don't think any college does that anymore, sadly.
Yeah, it's
Sad.
dumb.
But we got a lot of news to discuss, so we should get
Yeah.
into the
Yeah,
news.
the world definitely did not stand still while we were away.
Yes, nothing stood still while I built the Kagurac.
Yeah. Hey, I
So-
helped you with that.
You did help me with that.
Yeah, that was fun. Never built that before. It's cool.
Was that the one with the gold Viscerac head?
It's the
No.
combiner between.
It's the
I
combiner of
forget-
Sukarak and Bogorak.
Yeah.
I don't know who those are.
It's the white one
White
and the
and
blue
blue,
one.
respectively.
I'm not one of the foremost Bionicle Trivia Champions of the World
Oh,
like
yeah.
Ford. I failed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. There we go.
Seamless
I don't wanna
transition
brag.
there.
Calvatron, if you're listening, you're awesome. So are you, other Orion. Because I know we have an Orion. But yeah, there's another Orion. He was in the top 3. He was cool.
Mace also got into the finals. I
Yeah,
think.
Mace
Yeah.
was in it.
Sadly,
but
Mace
then he
didn't
got
last
eliminated
too long,
first
but-
round, and I'm like, dude, you can't do this to me.
You know, we were all thinking Leo had the best chance to win that, though.
So did I, and then he didn't get in, but I did, and I was like,
Leo, what did you
what
do
did I
wrong?
to
Leo,
deserve
Leo
this?
is
with
not a
us either.
true Bionicle fan, guys.
Yeah,
Well, you see, every question that he asked to the folks after we all took the test in the elimination round, I pretty much knew those answers.
of course you
See,
did.
Leo, why didn't you sit with us? You would have
Because
won
I
if you
was
sat
sitting
with
Nick
us.
Voss and
And what did that get you, Leo?
Yeah.
Now
Are
you're
you
just-
talking to Nick Bass still? No.
You clearly should have sat near me and Mace. We made it.
Yeah.
Here at BCC, we are
I
strong
sat next to
believers in peer
them,
pressure.
and I still lost.
Well, you also didn't try.
well,
Yeah.
Well,
at least I can
sure
say
I
that I
did.
stumped LJ, so there's that.
One could say that I tried too hard.
Orion had a... We can tell this story during the Brickfair episode,
Yeah, we
though,
should
actually.
wait.
We
but
did. Stay tuned.
I now have a live studio audience of every single G2 set and some custom stuff right in front of me in my recording studio.
Do you have Makuta?
Actually, I have Makuta in my bedroom upstairs
Oh.
with 3 signed parts by Prince Galador, Tooth Dominoes, and Corvin,
Swag.
the
Which
3
is pretty
designers.
awesome.
I have so many stories I could tell, but it's not the time. We're already 10 minutes in.
Yeah. All right.
We got it.
So we were talking about school earlier, and there's one school that was recently unveiled as a set by Lego. It's the
It was
Lego
Washed
Wizarding World
William and
Harry
Mary,
Potter
right?
Hogwarts Castle,
Oh, Hogwarts.
set number 71043. What do you think about this? 'Cause
I was really
can
looking
go
forward
and-
to my William and Mary college set.
What?
What?
It's somewhere in Virginia.
No, I'm pretending we didn't hear,
No.
Leo. Let's move on.
No, please stop. Done.
So,
it's
yes,
micro
Hogwarts
scale?
Castle is released. Now, the set's actually been somewhat controversial because of the people who are mad that it's micro scale.
I'm not I'm not
People have
mad
pointed
that
out
it's-
the set would cost way too much if it was not micro
I
scale.
agree.
That's
I'm
true.
not mad that it's a micro scale. I just think like they didn't commit fully to micro scale.
Really? I feel like they did.
They
How
did
so?
do a good job, but it's still too small to be perfect micro scale. I don't want to be a
like
stickler
an exact
about
scale model, yes. But
Yeah, I don't want to be a
it's good
stickler
enough.
about it, but still. Other than that, honestly, it feels like you're definitely not getting the entire castle grounds, which is a bit of a disappointment.
This is the only Hogwarts
Um,
castle, though, that actually looks like Hogwarts
but
Castle.
That's another thing. I was looking
Yeah.
online. I can't seem to find a really good way to get the Hogwarts castle in full.
Yeah.
All of them sell it in segments.
Mhm.
I know there's one company.
There's never been a clock tower released.
There's
has
one
there?
company
There
that
was-
makes like the really good, like the really screen accurate wands and stuff. The Noble
Mhm.
Collection. Their Hogwarts castle is like 13 inches tall, and it's like again a display piece, but it's much smaller than this. This is like
Does it have an interior?
no, it doesn't. It's just the castle grounds. But it's much smaller than this, even though it has the full grounds. So that leads me to, and it's about the same price too. It's about like $350-ish, whereas I think this is $400.
This set has stickers.
Well, yeah, this is stickers, but that's for mostly the interior. Whereas that one, of course, is painted. But I feel like for what you get with this is the much better deal, even if you're not getting the entire castle. Now, I'm sure it'd be very challenging to build the entire castle to add on to this. And I've already seen, like, custom Quidditch pitches and stuff. I'm curious to see what other custom stuff they come up with. But overall, like, I like the set. I don't think I'm going to get this set. But it's certainly interesting.
How much is it retailing for again?
400, I believe.
Yep.
My favorite part of it's the Chamber of Secrets, how they use that new creepy snake piece.
Yeah, that
create
is
the
nice.
basilisk.
Yeah. And
But the thing is, though, I don't see why they really need to put it in an interior.
Oh, the interior is my favorite
Like,
part,
I think
though.
it's cool, don't get me wrong, but I think there's so much more that they, like... I feel like the interior was a bit of an afterthought in different places. The way they built it. Like, it seems kind
I
of
don't think it was an afterthought. I think
rushed.
it was just, like, not the main focus. It's
Yeah,
kind of a
and I can
bonus.
understand that, but, like, those steps look terrible. The moving
I think-
staircases, they look bad.
Okay, to be fair, moving staircases are almost impossible to replicate in Lego.
I mean, that's true, but the least they could have done was make it so that the microfigures could stand on them.
I don't have an issue with
But
that part of it.
I don't know. It would be cool to have the figures posed on the staircases. That's what I'm saying here, because that's always cool to have them there, and to see them in the movies and stuff. And I don't like how they kind of hid the Devil's Snare room.
Where is it?
It's not in any of the
Exactly.
promotional pics. You have to, like, go to a review to find it.
Huh.
It's in the part where the two halves of the model split. It's, like, hidden in one of the hidden
Easter
like,
egg.
between one of them.
Hmm.
So it's like it's like an Easter egg. It's a really hard to find Easter egg, but I feel like that could have been done better.
I actually don't remember that from the books. What was the...
That was the plant from the first book.
Oh, okay. That thing.
Yeah. I forget all the challenges from
It's
the
been
book.
years since I've
to be
read
honest.
the books.
And then there are the keys that fly and
And
cut
then there
you
was
up
the
into
potion,
ribbons.
I think.
Yeah, the potion, which isn't in the movie.
Is-
Oh.
Instead, Hermione just stays back for reasons.
Because they didn't want to animate that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Actually, I think they might have recorded that,
Challenges.
but it was deleted. There's a lot from the first movie they actually recorded but didn't
Really?
use. Yeah, like Peeves.
Oh, Peeves.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
They recorded all. You don't remember Peeves?
I love Peeves. He's so
Well,
cool.
They gave more to Peeves
I mean, I know
than they did to
Peeves, I
Tom
just-
Bombadil.
Ha!
But you just what?
I just don't particularly remember him in the movie.
He's not in the movie.
That's
movies
my
at all.
point.
Yeah,
said
they
this ironically.
recorded all his parts, but they cut him from the movie,
Yes. I don't
which
know
is
why they did
disappointing because Peeves is the best ghost.
Yeah.
Peeves
Oh
is the
yeah,
only
it comes
reason
to
to
the
read Harry
Hogwarts
Potter.
founders. I forgot about
Oh yeah,
that.
those are the cool minifigures.
Why doesn't Salazar and Rowena come with another thing aside from their wands?
Come with the what?
They come with another accessory like Godric Gryffindor has his sword.
Because I don't think they have a famous accessory.
Yeah,
Godric
why
Gryffindor has
would
the
they?
sword
They could've
because
They could just,
his sword is famous.
but they could have just given like the Slytherin the snakes, you know.
Ah,
No, but well, there's already a snake in the set first off, and I don't think he
More
actually had a
snakes.
snake.
Yeah, and his design kind of like his torso and leg design kind of has that kind of snake pattern.
Yeah,
So-
the reason that the other two, like, darn it, what was the Ravenclaw lady's
Rowena
name?
Ravenclaw.
Because she has the a diadem.
Yeah,
is it?
the
She
tiara.
does have that. It's just printed,
Hmm.
and then I don't think what was there's a Horcrux that from Slytherin, wasn't there?
Okay, I gotta.
There
remember.
should have been,
So there's the book,
but I can't think of what.
crown, the cup. Book, crown, cup.
I guess there wasn't a Horcrux for
locket.
Slytherin.
I think
Oh, was that locket his?
I don't remember.
Well, there is a
I don't think it was.
locket printed onto
And then the ring.
Slytherin's.
But that
torso.
was his
There
mother's
is?
ring.
It's beneath his. I think that's a locket. Yeah, it says it has. Looks like it's a little necklace been printed there.
Oh yeah, he does have a lock. Okay, so yeah, they all have their Horcrux things, except for Gryffindor's, which isn't a Horcrux, but a Horcrux breaker.
Well, it's
But
a
anyways, there are-
Horcrux breaker after they
It's
kill
a
the
plot
snake.
device.
What a surprise.
Well, they got to kill
In-
the snake first, and then it can be the Horcrux breaker.
But what does disappoint me is all the tiles aren't printed, but stickers.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, it's to get the details right.
Well, you
One
can print
thing-
those
okay,
details,
One
right?
thing that kind of
Look at this. I have a tile here with our logo on it, with great detail.
Oh yeah, I
They
wish I
could
got one of them.
easily.
But instead, I got my
They could-
face, which is
They
fine.
could
I
easily
got Space Leak.
print the house logos on there. I forget. I think there's a more fancy
Yeah.
name besides logo, but
I think the individual details though are pretty good. It kind of bothers me that they have Umbridge and Lupin in the same set.
well, it's like the Death Star basically, where you have your own
I
Death
get
Star
that.
1 and 2
I get
stuff
that.
Get rid
together.
of everything. Oh, they gave us extra
Yeah.
people. That's so upsetting.
And it bothers me that this is not Minas Tirith.
Wait, it's upsetting?
microscale.
How is that
I was being
upsetting?
sarcastic.
I'm not saying it's
Oh,
upsetting.
okay.
I'm just saying like it's kind of weirded me out
Don't
at
take
first.
anything that comes out of
Now
your
it's
mouth
fine.
at almost 10 o'clock seriously, please.
It is upsetting that Lord of the Rings did not get a microscale set.
Some of these minifigures, I have no idea what they're supposed to be.
You mean
Or,
micro?
sorry, not minifigure, micro figures.
Well,
Like,
some of them are just like
darn it,
rando characters.
that didn't work. Who is this?
That's McGonagall.
What the heck? That's McGonagall?
Yeah.
This thing... no! I'm trying to get a picture up.
That looks
Into-
terrible up close.
That's horrible. Come on, getting a picture up into the podcast. There. It's not centered. But,
Whatever,
that's horrible. That's absolutely terrifying.
I'm not sure which...
I think the Bellatrix
thing you
looks
already
worse.
sent?
Yes. It's terrifying.
This is the dankest thing I've ever seen.
What?
Bellatrix looks worse though.
This is
Bellatrix
true.
is in here?
Yeah.
Let me get it.
I haven't really looked through all the micro figures because
I can't see
Oh.
it.
Look at that. It looks terrible.
I
Let's
take
just
back what I
agree
said.
they all look
She
terrible.
says that I'm melting. Good.
Yeah.
Totally right. Ugh.
oh wow. Yeah, I'm just not gonna look too close. I think they're meant to be admired from far away.
Yeah.
Admired, we say.
I like that it comes with like, the main three, and then it also comes with Neville and Dumbledore. Dumbledore looks bad.
I don't see the Dumbledore either. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, it's like
Hey, Dumbledore doesn't look bad. He
The-
just doesn't look at all like Dumbledore.
yeah. The problem is that his face and his beard are like separated by his neck for some reason. Like, do
Oh,
you
that's
see
right.
that too?
Yes, that's
There's like
yeah,
a red in between.
I just thought it was another shirt.
Yeah.
I
It's like
couldn't-
he
I can't
has
even
part
tell
of
which
his
character's
beard
which.
tucked
You know what
under
these
his
look like?
shirt.
They look like original
And then it
Harry Potter
comes out
minifigure
again.
prints. It looks like original, Wave 1 Harry Potter
Yeah.
minifigure prints.
From back in 2000.
Which is like, that's okay, I guess.
I actually love the Voldemort one. He looks so done.
Voldemort.
I just
Oh.
posted
Ah,
it in
Voldemort.
chat. He looks so done with everything.
I'm not putting these in the podcast here because it's too hard. I'm going off from the Brick Fans article and ripping the pictures from his site so hard
Oh yeah.
because he uses Flickr. And look, I love the Brick Fan, but I hate him for using Flickr to host his images.
It does kind of look like that old Google Hangouts emote.
Yeah, it does.
It's-
a lot.
Yeah. We're gonna have to put a picture like side by side if we can. It's just
We
so
can't.
It really is uncanny, Leo. It really is.
All right, I think we spent enough time on this. It's interesting. It's
It is.
not a set idea. I know people who would probably like it, but
It's good, but it's 400 borks.
Yeah.
yeah, for $400, I'm going to buy Ninjago City Docks.
Yeah. I think I don't think you're getting enough for your $400 though.
No, the price per piece count's amazing.
Like I
Honestly,
think
this
so.
is really, really good.
But I think,
price
like,
piece count.
you're not getting the entire castle.
Then make
That's
it a
the
parts
deal
pack.
breaker for me.
I think it's enough of the castle
I mean,
to look like the entire
I think
castle
it's
when you have it
enough.
It
displayed.
looks like the
Yeah, I think it's
entire
enough,
castle.
but
It's a
just
great parts
it
pack.
screams to me that they're not going to do the rest, and that to
Oh,
me
they're
is a
not.
disappointment because I want to see the rest. You know, I want to
Nothing
see what
is
they can
enough for
do.
you.
Well, Ford, if only this was made with a system of other bricks where you could join them together and build
Hey,
whatever you
Stop
want.
telling me to build other things.
Hey, I'm disappointed that
I
they
actually
didn't do as
built
much with
other
Lord of
things
the Rings,
and then
okay?
brought them to Brickfair. Oh wait, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
He did.
Yeah, you
did.
brought Mini Lewa. You didn't bring
No.
yourself.
No.
Mark. You didn't bring
He
anything
did bring
else.
a couple other things.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I
man.
brought other
One-
things.
you
too.
brought one
I
more
had
thing.
Project H.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
You
How
forgot
could you
about
forget about
that?
him?
About me.
How could
Oh.
you? He believed in you.
Yeah, I remember that now.
So, now that I have been declared right, let's move on to the next piece of news.
Okay.
Okay, this is something I want to talk about. I did a quick thoughts of it earlier. So, we've had a leak. I don't know if it's exactly a leak or what, but Just Too Good report on it. So, if Just Too Good's okay with something, I'm okay with it too. That's just
Your
my life
that's
morals
philosophy.
Just
are a
too
bit
great.
loose.
So, Ninjago has got a list for next year, and it's actually, I don't think anyone is mentioning exactly how groundbreaking this is for Lego.
It's revamps.
Yeah, okay, we don't say that like you know it, Ford. We don't know that for
Well,
sure.
I mean, from the way it sounds,
It's code for the Galador reboot.
it better be.
Ninjago, all of the sets are re-releases,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
So they
To say
just
the
did
least.
the Taj Mahal, and then they're like, you know what? Let's
Yeah,
do a
there's
whole
rumors that wind
thing.
turbine set's being re-released too. But what I find interesting is, it isn't a very popular opinion, but I don't think the first couple years of Ninjago sets are that great compared to the more modern sets.
Oh, I agree. They definitely stepped up the quality.
And, but a lot of people really love these sets for some reason and think they're like the greatest. There are people who say like Ninjago went downhill after the first couple years, and I'm just like, okay, you're free to be stupid.
Remember that Temple
but...
of Light set and how terrible it was?
Oh, that was a bad set.
It was
a
so
really bad set.
I
mean,
remember
some
way
of
back
these-
when I saw it on like shelves and stuff. 'Cause back then I was still getting back into buying Lego.
I really didn't like much of that wave at all.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it was just like it was so boring. That was the problem.
Mhm.
It was very light.
I mean,
it was very.
It did
boring.
come with a
It was
nice
very,
base plate.
Like I can definitely see now why people wanted it back because of that wave. That wave sucked. It was so bad, and I know it's not because of that wave, but it's because of that wave. You know what I mean?
Ford, I am not following you in the least bit.
You guys don't get me.
For you
Nope.
guys who don't remember Ninjago Temple of Light properly, here's what it was.
It's kind of
More
No.
like facade of really bad.
I hate facade sets. I just don't like them. Like, okay, when it's mostly, it's like almost a facade, I can live with it. But when it's just an entire facade of a set, I don't like it.
I mean,
It's
like
horrible.
literally, what does it give you? It gives you
The
a-
mech is kind of
a
cool.
fire pit, some weapon rack. I don't know what's off to the other side there, and then the elemental blades.
You could have actually made a really
That's it.
cool Temple of Light based off of the one in the show.
Yeah, that's
but
what
they didn't.
they should have done, and then they didn't do it.
It's by far one of like the worst location sets in Ninjago,
Yeah,
along with the Spinjitzu Dojo, which I have, but it doesn't hold up.
I don't really like. Hang on,
It
can you
doesn't.
pull up a picture of that real quick, if you can?
All right.
'Cause I remember that one being pretty decent. I just like, I think it's because of play features. Like this one, the Temple of Light just doesn't have any, really, from what I recall. Like there's nothing
I
interesting.
Never had it, so I do wish I had the gold mech. I wish they would have re-released just the mech, actually.
Yeah.
That would have been
But
cool.
like here, the Spinjitzu Dojo has like, it's got the gate, it's got a weapon that you go after, and then it has the training
That
gear.
thing is the most annoying thing because it makes no sense in the set, and then it just gets in the way when you try to create displays.
Yo.
But what I'm saying is, it has more playability than Temple of Light. But anyway, I digress.
I own this set. I can tell you, I would not recommend it.
Okay. I don't know. I'm a stickler for playability, but whatever.
I'm gonna scrap it pretty soon. I want to attempt to recreate the monastery.
I've seen a really good recreation of it on Eurobrick.
I have two.
Yeah.
I that's one of the ones that inspired me to do it.
It's like show accurate. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's really
All right,
cool. That's
so
like the one of the working
list
obstacle
of
course,
the
right?
re-releases, I guess we should kind of go over it and
Yeah.
see what we think. So I'm gonna skip all the Spinjitzu stuff because
What? No,
No,
I
actually,
love
that's
Spinjitzu.
very.
oh really?
So what's interesting? These are rumored to be classic spinners.
Really?
This is
Yeah.
why love
I might
it.
actually
love
get
those
one of
classic
these
spinners.
then.
I want to.
You see, the reason
I'm sad I missed them.
I can afford like to get all the Spinjitzu, masters and stuff. The reason I don't is because those new spinners are so bulky and take up so much room, and since I don't like them that much, it's such a waste of space. But these old ones, you can fit tons of them together. I have like a few dozen of the classic spinners.
Yeah. One of the things I liked about the classic spinners is that they all had different designs, like printed onto them, and they had different colors as well. Whereas these new ones, it's just the different colors and that's it. So it gave them a lot more of a personalized feel for each of the ninja, which I like. So I might actually get one. Maybe for Jay.
We'll see if that's actually true, though, because as far as I know, it is still a rumor.
Well, if it is, I'll definitely have to pick up the Lloyd versus Garmadon. Or Gagmadon.
Ah, right.
If it is, I will buy them all.
Of course you will.
As long as they have exclusive minifigures. That's another thing with all this re-release wave. My grammar's totally messed up there, but with all of these, what are the minifigures going to be in these sets? Because we don't use the old designs anymore. Are they going to use the movie designs? Are we going to get the old designs again? How's that going to work?
Or a mix of
And are they going to
have?
have new ninja outfits? Or are they going to, try to reprint the old ones?
What if they do a Lloyd, but he
What
has
if-
like a classic ninja outfit?
I would love
So
that
it's got
so
like a
much.
classic hood.
I wanted that so much because,
Like,
they
not
still
the
make
one
that
with
mold.
the armor and
They-
not the one with like the two-tone. I'm talking classic with the clip.
I could make, you could, with the,
Oh, I know you can make it.
Day of the Departed. No, you can't make it because that hood has never been printed in green.
What?
That's the one piece you need.
Yeah,
The classic hood is not. When has it been printed in green?
I think it has
I-
been
I
printed
have
in
one
green,
somewhere.
yeah. Like
You
for
have
the
one because
classic
I
ninjas,
need
I
one.
think.
It's like in some kind of
Classic
accessory
ninja?
kit.
No, it's definitely not an accessory kit. Like you have the non-printed.
No, it's like
newer
it's not
hood.
from Ninjago. It's from like
Okay.
the
Yeah.
first ninja theme that
Yeah.
Lego ever did.
You mean from 1998 or?
Yeah, and then
Later?
they released
Let
a
me
bunch
look.
of parts as
Let me
part
see
of
if there's
the
a
accessory kit.
because I can make a classic-looking Lloyd with that piece.
Yeah.
I just need to get another
Like,
Day of
I
the
don't
Departed
know where
Lloyd and
the
swap out the
piece
arms.
is. I'd give it to you if I could find it.
If it exists, I'll buy it.
But it does exist.
Like tomorrow.
It does exist.
I'm pretty sure,
They do.
yeah,
And then-
it does exist. I
and
might
then we
even
just
have
need.
one.
It'd be cool to have like a classic recreation of Nia too. With like the gunmetal ninja outfit.
Yeah.
I just want a Chrome Kai.
Leo, that makes no sense.
Exactly.
Why? What even?
I just want
Alliteration.
Kai with his toothbrush.
Yes,
that
that's
many
what we really
figures.
Oh, that's actually coming up in one of my videos.
I mean, Kai with a toothbrush and
He's on
and
the list.
Pajama Zane.
Yeah, that's in there too. I'm making a list of literally every single somewhat notable thing in the show that doesn't have a minifigure.
Basically, every minifigure that doesn't have a minifigure in the show.
Mm-hmm. Cause do you know there's like an apocalypse version of the Postman we've never got?
Yeah.
What?
We need to get that. Yeah. I don't know where I saved the picture. I think it's on my phone.
Okay.
But he even has like a special post cap there, so we need to get him.
Exclusive
It
post
did
cap.
come in green.
Joe Ford, you
Yep.
found
Okay, why is Lego never put this in any sets? Because we keep getting that piece in like gray in more recent sets. They still make this piece,
What?
but it's not been
sets
re-released
it
in green.
Appeared in?
Like even for the Lloyd DX, the Target exclusive one.
Oh,
used,
wow, that's why.
ZX.
Okay, so it appeared in Castle Accessories, which I got.
It appears in
and
58
then a
sets.
3 minifig pack in green, I mean.
Oh, in green.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking
That's
at it
for
in green. Oh, yeah. That was
yeah,
scary
and that
for a
came
second,
with
like,
2 green ninjas. I know, crazy. And a samurai. So,
the part is fairly expensive,
what's up?
but I will buy it.
How much?
I'm adding this to my wanted list now.
Even though these
338
re-releases
or
could be
335
helpful
is
to
the
you.
cheapest one. On
I'll
Brickfair.
wait to see the re-releases first, but I would put money down on them not doing that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Tragic.
it exists.
Oh, I'm glad it exists.
I'm not crazy.
What were we talking about before?
We should probably just go
I
down the
don't know.
list. Of the
Oh, yeah,
mini
so
sets as well.
I do wonder what the minifigures are going to be, because obviously that's like the most important thing. Most of these I'm not going to buy because I own them already, or I have a reason for have not gotten them.
But what
Or
if
not
Now,
if they
having
here's the
gotten
thing.
them.
What if they decide to remake them with neon colors?
Ford, I hate neon colors.
Exactly.
What if they're just rebooting this so they can put it in the Nexo color scheme?
Yeah, what if they do that? What if they make it all transparent colors?
All trans orange and blue and chrome.
I don't have anything against transparent colors. What I have against is bad color schemes with transparent colors.
We need more chrome pieces.
That's
What if they do
hopefully
that?
non-specific.
Yeah. Alright, so...
The first one on here is actually one I will
Yes.
get, and it's Zane's Ice Mobile. I never got it because, again, unpopular opinion, I don't like the snake vehicles.
But what if it's bad?
It'll probably be the same as in the set, and that's the only golden weapon vehicle I don't own.
Uh-huh. And then
Okay.
there's, the Golden Dragon.
I own that
I
already.
don't know why that's coming back.
Well,
Maybe
I think it's probably a really big seller. It was the only
Maybe.
good set from that wave.
Maybe they'll do a brick built head instead of the giant.
That's what I'm
wall.
thinking.
It would be interesting. I might get it if they do that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like these aren't going... I feel like they're going to be more closer to re-releases, though, than redos.
Watch it just be
I don't know.
a
I
recolor
think,
of
like-
Lloyd's Green Ninja Dragon mech.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
Yeah. I think that these would be redos. Because you can't just re-release a set from 2011, 2012, or 2013.
They
for
did
matter.
that, though. They're doing that.
Well, I mean, I know they're doing that, but
Well,
you
it's
can't
just
just
set
re-release that
names.
for
We
a
don't
line
necessarily
like
know.
this.
We
It's
don't necessarily
too
know
recent.
if they're going to be the same
You know
thing
what I mean?
part to part.
I have a feeling they're going to be almost identical. If they, otherwise, why would they be doing this?
Well, I mean, they've re-released sets before where it's been 10 years in between. Look at the UCS Millennium Falcon, or
That's not exactly the
Star.
same thing at all.
The Death
That's
Star.
not the same type thing.
Tahoe Uniter.
That's more like not at all the same.
it's
Mm.
not at all what we're talking about.
I
But it's
Don't
the examples
know.
you were using.
Not really.
Yeah, none of those are re-releases though. Those are remakes.
Right, but that's what I'm
Like,
thinking.
and
These
also
will
they're all
probably be
licensed.
remakes.
They're all based off of something.
I'm thinking these
The
will be
Ninjago
remakes.
sets are not based off of something.
All right.
I don't see why you wouldn't just make, because they make these types of vehicles and dragons and stuff over and over again anyway. Why wouldn't they just make a new one of those? Why take the same name and remake the set? The only reason they'd have for doing this
No,
is
what I'm
to
saying, I don't
re-release
think
the
we're
same old
talking to
set.
the same point here. I think what I'm saying is that I would think that they would revamp the set to fit modern standards, and like instead of having, say, the head with the ball shooter.
That would be basic, but that would be a total redesign of how the set works. To get a brick belt head on there, it couldn't attach the same way anymore.
So they'd have
Brick
to
belt heads
redesign
always
the
use
neck.
the ratchet joints rather than a ball socket.
So redesign the neck. Problem
And
solved.
then to redesign the neck, you gotta redesign the body, because the body was very small in the Golden Dragon.
So make it bigger.
And then you got a totally new set, and there's no use in having the same name when you released several of the
But as
same
long
types
as you
of
have the
dragons
same
already.
design,
and
you should be good, right?
It's not the same design
But you
anymore,
said
though.
You have the basic design language down.
No, it's got to be. You have to totally change that to upgrade it, like you're saying. It's more like because the dragons have followed that same design language as you're saying it since these dragons. It would be nothing new, or it would be
Wait, what
something
about
totally
the more
new.
recent ones in the Hunted Wave?
Then in that case, it wouldn't even be resembling the golden dragon.
Okay. I mean, for all we know, like, they're tying this in with the 100th special or whatever.
Some people have speculated that, personally.
Like, they could be tying it in to, like, fit with that. I don't know how. But it's possible.
I mean, I don't really know what they're
moving
going
on
to do.
from this,
But...
Kai's fire bike, which is somehow more expensive than the Golden Dragon.
Yeah,
What
I'm
is this
thinking-
based off of?
I'm thinking
This
it's
is
going to
twice
come
the
with
price
a
of when
bad
it was
guy
released.
vehicle.
Probably.
LQ.
So-
What is this based off of? I don't remember this.
Kai's
Kai's
Blade
Fire.
Cycle from Rise of the Snakes.
Oh,
Ah.
that thing. Oh,
I remember that one looked
Sounds
really
alright.
busy.
I mean, it had.
It's not that busy, it's kind of flimsy,
Yeah.
though, and it's way too big for it to be a
Yeah,
motorcycle.
I don't know what sets you have.
The-
to be honest, so
I have
Most of them.
the majority.
It always looked like it sacrificed too much for its function, though, and the function really didn't do much.
It didn't. I said that in my quick thoughts video. Did anyone watch that, by the way?
No, I've been at school.
I've been
Well, I mentioned it in the video that basically this is another set which they have almost the exact same thing. There's been two or three other Kai motorcycles since this set,
This is true.
which have almost the exact same idea, but better.
Maybe they'll execute it through that. Who knows?
So, again, it'll be weird if they just made, a Kai motorcycle at this point, because we already have basically a redesign of this with modern...
But what
Bricks.
if it transforms?
but it already did that.
No,
Yeah,
not that kind
the
of
newer ones do that
transformation,
too.
Like into a robot or something.
No,
No.
just stop it.
That could make
No.
a really cool segue, but
I
we're
mean,
not
it would
done
be
talking
really
about
cool.
this
But,
yet, so-
okay.
No.
No, next is Jay's Storm Fighter for 40.
That's, again, Rise of the Snakes, the Jet. That's still pretty good. It's kind of basic,
Yeah.
but it's a nice
I always
set.
like the look of it.
The rubber band, though, over the years actually bends the pins.
the rubber band.
Yeah.
LQ, the rubber band
Power
is
of
not
the
a
city.
privilege. It is a gift to be used for the good of mankind.
Don't we have rules against this
Yes,
on the
we do.
podcast?
Stop.
Rules were meant to be broken.
Order.
No, Leo.
The
they
rules are
weren't.
just the
Explains a lot about Leo's
guidelines.
work ethic, you know?
There are less rules and more like
Yeah, but
guidelines.
that if they do re-release, if they just change some small stuff, it'd be nice if they found a way to actually make the wings expand properly and do it for more than the first week.
That would be
Because,
nice.
like I said, it either stretches the rubber band out too much, and then when you press the button, it only comes out a little, or it bends the pins together.
Yeah. All right. So the next one is Cole's Earth Driller, which is $50. I believe this is from Final Battle. Am I correct?
Yes,
$50?
it's a very obscure set from Final Battle, and I actually don't remember how much it was
it was
then.
$30 back then.
Yeah.
So it's like Kai's Blades. Like something else must be coming with these sets.
I'm
Cole's
thinking
Earth Driller
so.
was never a particularly good set, but Cole didn't really have any good vehicles until like Day of the Departed.
Yeah.
Okay, the one he shared
that's
with Jay was
when-
pretty good, but it's small. The little mech actually is really cool, but
It was just
you can still get that
Too
at
much.
Cole's Earth Driller on Amazon actually for $40.
really.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Wait a minute, I might buy this because I need that piece for the sword.
I don't know. I
if they
kind of
do-
liked his jet from Tournament of Elements.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
I like
I don't
that
actually
one.
have that one.
I forget
That
the
always
look of
looked
it.
like a cool
Though
one.
that one doesn't feel so
Or I
Cole
forget the name
specific
of it.
though. It feels like vaguely Cole related.
It's more slapdash and put together,
Mm-hmm.
I still like
which makes sense because that's what they do in the show.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, if they do re-release, I hope they re-release Cole's Elemental Blade because I actually don't have that piece. I was able to buy all the other Elemental Blade pieces
Really?
off Bricks and Pieces, but not Cole's.
All right. Then we got the Ultra Dragon.
Okay, this is an interesting one because the Ultra Dragon sucks.
Yeah, so perhaps this
dear.
is a good time to revamp.
I would like it I would probably buy it if they did, actually. But,
How
again, what's the point at that point?
how much are they listing this for?
85.
Less than the
That's-
original, so it's obviously not going to have the Great Devourer.
Significantly less than the...
No Great
Yeah.
Devourer.
And probably no Pythor.
But still, if they do manage to pull off an actual decent...
There's another
400
interesting
dragon-
thing here. There's no villain sets.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
That is
true and
weird. I'm
kinda
thinking it's
suspicious.
because, like,
Conflict in
yeah,
the
now that
box.
we think about it, like, they probably put in villains, like, sub-builds
I just
with this.
What I'm guessing, actually, I just thought of what it most likely to be, actually. What they'll probably have the label on these boxes, Ninjago celebrating 100 episodes.
That
I
would
don't know.
I don't know if
that would
sell
not be particularly surprising.
to the
I feel
casuals.
like
that is.
That would make total sense, like, especially, anniversary, well, not exactly anniversary, but celebration sets for Rear, at least would make the most
Yeah.
sense.
So like the Bionicle Stars.
Kind of.
Nothing like the Bionicle Stars.
Hopefully not like the Bionicle Stars. We all know what
Some
that
people
means.
speculate it's going to be the last wave, but there's no indication
Oh,
of
no.
that at all.
It's not going to be a last wave. Didn't they say that it was going
And
to,
some
like,
people
go on
also
until
said, like, the
2020 or
designers are
something
out
like
of
that?
ideas, and I'm pretty sure that's not the case
Oh,
either.
yeah.
I
I'm
don't
thinking
think
they're
that's what
trying
they're
to,
going
like,
for here.
refresh
Lego
a bit.
never runs out of ideas.
Bring it back to form, and then they're going to go all out wave after this.
Or they're
And
gonna
then,
cancel
I guess
Ninjago.
the last set on this list is Fire Temple.
Fire Temple is an extremely popular set I also don't like.
Why don't
Because
you
it's
like
just
it?
a facade.
Yes, because it's a facade. It's totally a facade.
Yeah, I remember we were
and
talking
it's,
with...
it's an expensive facade.
Yeah, I remember when I was talking with LJ, when we were at the dinner at Brickfair. I was telling him, like, I think we're in, like, a playset renaissance right now
Mm-hmm.
with Lego. Like, the Dragon Pit is really good. And that's just one example of some of the great playsets we've been getting from Lego recently. So I'm curious to see what they do with the Fire Temple. And seeing how they kind of revamp that to make it a
I'm
little
really
bit
going to be
playable.
interested when these come out to see if they're actually going to
yeah,
revamp
'cause
them as
from
much
what
as
I-
you're saying.
Yeah, if they do revamp them, I'll be disappointed if they don't. Because from what I remember, all the Fire Temple was like, it just kind of like... It was like a picture of the temple, and then you opened it up, or like you slid like two halves or something apart, and it revealed the dragon. And that was it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of lame. Kind of lame.
I mentioned in my video, this has been far outclassed by later buildings like
Yeah.
Battle for Ninjago City and the Lighthouse Battle, which are much better buildings. That's
Let's
one of the
not
reasons I
forget
love
the
the
Temple of
Lighthouse Battle
Erjitsu.
so much. Oh yeah, the Temple of Erjitsu, definitely, though I wasn't counting that quite as much because it's D2C, but...
Yeah.
That one sadly kind of has been forgotten because it's been so outshined by Ninjago City.
Yeah, unfortunately. Though Ninjago City does... It's worth it. I mean, seeing that
Yeah.
in person for the first time, that was cool.
Did you see it in person at Brickfair?
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought it. Someone
I've
did
seen
for their
it
Ninjago
before,
display.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah,
built,
you're right.
like-
They did.
yeah, they had, like, a
That
personal
Ninjago City. I was
extension to it,
focusing more on the
too.
custom stuff there because I actually saw it for the first time at Legoland.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but this was the first time I saw a lot of those big D2C sets in person. Actually, no.
I never talked about my time
Brickfair
at Legoland.
was the first time I saw D2C sets, period, in person.
Really?
Aside from, like, a couple, like I think I saw the Disney Castle.
I knew a
last
guy
year.
who had like every Star Wars D2C set back in 2009.
Whoa. Even the Falcon?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not sure what his collection is like nowadays. When I talked to him at his graduation, he was still into it, but that was several years ago.
Alright. But yeah, that was cool. But we're getting off track again.
Are we
I guess
ever
that's
on
it for
track?
Ninjago, huh?
Is it? I thought there was one more thing. Also, it's notable that there's no confirmed price for the Fire Temple. It's either going to be as much as it was before or more.
Yeah. I'm thinking it might be... I don't know. It might be an exclusive. Maybe.
Nah, it's too small to be an exclusive. Also, there's like Lego Ninjago model case 4 feet. I've heard stuff about this, but I forgot what I've heard.
I haven't. It sounds to me like it's just going to be a display case. For like...
I wish I could remember what I sound so stupid now.
This is we got to remember, this is a leak. Alright, we got to remember that.
Yeah.
So it's going to stores. Stores have to display the sets.
But they usually don't have those in leaked lists.
Sometimes they do.
Mm.
It's entirely possible.
Wait, if it means case 4 feet, does that mean the box is 4 feet so the retailers know how much room it's going to take?
Yeah.
Don't know. I mean, that's the only reason.
That's usually how it works.
That's pretty big.
No kidding.
Isn't it?
Ah, yeah. I mean,
it is, yeah.
You've never seen this, like the displays in stores? With
No,
lights?
I have, but those...
They've got like the
I know.
lights and stuff?
Oh, no, not those. I'm talking about the box.
Oh, you mean like one that they sell to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be at all.
That's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, that's
thinking...
that's different. All right. I'm curious if that...
Yeah, well, I'd be interested to see what that is. I'm really interested to see how these look because, again, no one's talking about how big a thing this is for Lego. Lego is... Re-releases are a new thing. An entire wave of re-releases is entirely unheard of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did get them in the early 2000s with like the Pirates and
Okay,
Western
kind
line.
of.
But for
those weren't waves though. Those
but
more
I think
individual
for a
sets.
high-profile line like this, it's unprecedented.
I'm glad Lego. I'm mostly glad Lego has gotten rid of the idea that they can't re-release sets ever, though. Some people, for a while they were like very adamant. Well, we don't bring stuff back. We always move forward. But Lego is finally giving up on some of their stiff, weird rules they have for themselves. I'm glad.
Yeah. Now, if only we can get Bionicle back.
Again?
Again.
Oh, speaking of that, Reviving Bionicle Anonymous came out.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
have
yeah.
watched that yet,
How
please
about
go
that
watch
segue?
it and leave some nice comments for the guy.
Yeah.
Because apparently he's kind of, I've heard, at least from Meso, that he's kind of worried about how it's going to be received because of all the Halo people he has following his channel now.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, his Halo video is actually really huge. They're bigger than Reviving Bionicle on his channel.
Reviving Bionicle is the best show.
Have you guys all watched it?
Yeah,
I
I
watched
have.
it
I
earlier
saw
today.
it.
I watched it.
I was the first one to
It's
see it,
pretty
I
great.
think, here.
Glenda, did you watch the other Reviving Bionicles?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't remember you watching them.
I didn't watch them with you guys.
No, you didn't, but when did you watch them?
I've watched them on and off.
Can't just
I mean,
watch
Alright,
them all.
then.
I've watched them a couple times. I was watching some of them earlier today.
Someone else besides Orion, I thought, hadn't seen them.
Mace?
Has Mace seen them?
I think he
I thought
has.
he did.
I feel like Mace would have, but
I feel like, yeah.
if it wasn't Glenda that also didn't.
Well, we were initiating forward, like we were watching it with him, but then he decided to do
yeah,
it
remember that.
himself.
But,
And
Yeah,
but
I
there was
watched
someone
those.
else we were trying to get there that wasn't there, I thought.
maybe it's completely unrelated
yeah,
to our group.
Go watch that and then watch it again and give it as much attention as it deserves. It's literally one of the best things ever created, and I'm not doing that for comedic effect. Reviving Bionicle is a masterpiece
It really
of our
is good.
generation.
It
Honestly,
really does
Not
represent...
that we feel strongly on this subject.
at least Anonymous does kind of represent the community's feelings around...
Oh, all of
It's
them
always
are
been really
commentary
good
on
at
that.
it.
It's a really
Actually.
good commentary, but it's still like... It still manages to also divorce the commentary from the final... the quality of the final product. Because it's still so good.
And they also
I don't think that
confirm
the
Reviving
commentary
Bionicle
is
4.
bad, though.
This isn't Reviving Bionicle 4 still.
Yeah, there's
And
going
they
to be
said it's still... He's been really hyping it up.
Yeah.
too.
He said it's gonna be
It's not
good.
gonna come for a long time.
So-
Look, I can wait 5 years if it happens. I can
5 years?
I'll be-
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Jolly 3.
I will wait 5 years and I will still watch it. Like, even like with John, he watches Reviving Bionicle. He doesn't care at all about Bionicle.
Oh dear.
We have to remember, in 5 years, I'll be 27. And I'll
3
be
times
watching
more.
a Bionicle video.
Yep.
Why not?
Well, you'll still be making Lego content by then, hopefully. So
Yeah, hopefully. Unless
So-
something drastic happens.
is watching a Bionicle video that much of a crime to you then?
I suppose not. I mean, at
Especially
that point,
when
I'll
it's
probably have
reviving
more money,
Bionicle, come on.
Go to Brickfair every year with the boys and the girl.
The boys.
Hi.
We
With the
I'm fine with
boys.
being called a guy or a boy. I don't care.
Oh, okay. With the big B boys or whatever that they call it.
what? No,
What?
we're ending this now.
But what
Well,
about...
that's all
I
the time
still
we
have
have
the
to
Fire
do.
Temple up
What
on
about
the
Voltron?
screen.
Yeah, we saw
Can we
this thing
please
about
talk
Voltron.
about Voltron? I really want to talk
Yeah, I
about
want
Voltron.
Clinton to
Talk about
introduce this
Voltron.
because I haven't seen this yet.
Okay, so as you probably know, because, I mean, Lego's been hyping it up, then Voltron is finally being a thing. So now on Lego Ideas, then they're making a Voltron scene contest. They're having some sort of contest in which they create scenes for the individual lions
Oh.
to be in. Quote, the LEGO Ideas team is looking for you to show us your most imaginative interpretation of one of the locations in which your favorite Voltron lion was located.
McDonald's.
You could do that. That's creative. And they've only got a couple things up right now, but...
You could do like a scene from the original show, maybe.
Yeah, currently only 6 people have uploaded anything, which makes me think it's either really recent or... I don't know. Oh yeah, this was only launched like 5 days ago, as of this recording.
Oh wow.
And as of this recording, there are 34 days left.
So
And what are the prizes?
I'm looking, it says that I believe you get some sort let's see where it is.
I assume if you're entering this contest, you already
so
own
the grand
Voltron
prize winner
set.
gets the Voltron set, $500 for
Wait.
Lego, and then
Aren't you supposed to make the scene with the lion in it, though?
yeah, and then
Then why you already have to own it?
man, I don't know. You also get a Voltron backpack and a Voltron Team Force membership kit. I don't know what that means.
Google it,
Then
Google
the
it.
two
I'm
runners
Googling
up,
it.
or the two runner-up winners get the Voltron set signed by the designer. So we all know who that
Waj
is.
has that.
Oh yeah,
Waj
the
got that.
prize you get for the grand prize is also signed by the designer. I should mention that. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so cool.
I'm just so confused about why you have to buy the prize to win the prize.
Well, they're letting you
Uh,
use LDD, so you don't necessarily have to buy it.
LDD creations never win. LDD suck.
That is true.
If I may, I just looked up the Voltron Team Force membership kit. Okay, so this really speaks to me because I come from a long line of D&D people and fandom people, but
Oh boy.
back in the day, then you would get these little packets of stuff associated with that particular fandom. So you would get like little comic strips or trading
Loot
cards
box.
and... Okay, hold on a minute. I'm gonna
Yeah, link it in the.
What is this
chat.
called
I'm gonna
again?
link the picture of this.
It's the.
So
hang
it's sort
on.
of like a goodie bag-ish.
Yeah, it's the Voltron Team
Oh,
Force
yeah.
membership kit.
So
Oh.
this
yeah,
is
it's
not
a
the
loot
one that...
box, but paper.
This isn't the one that's probably going to be given by LEGO. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, this looks a bit too classic.
Yeah, this is definitely the classic version, but that's what came up when I looked for it.
Wow.
But basically, it's going to be... It looks so cool. I'm sorry. I'm
Can we make
geeking
like a
about this.
BCC Team Force membership kit for
We
to
could.
sell to people?
No?
We'd lose a lot of money, but we could.
Yeah, we
No, this
well,
would
we
be
lose
so
money
cool.
on all of our ideas.
Yeah.
That's literally true. I mean, and yet we keep Leo on the team.
Hey!
Savage.
Look, Leo's only lost us a few $100.
a few hundred?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do we still
You
have
don't know
him?
this story?
Wait, you don't remember that?
It just happened.
You can remind me later.
Leo is just sitting there in silence as he's thrown under the bus in public.
Literally.
I'm sorry, Leo.
Who's gonna do my job?
Leo, do you have any comment on this?
Yes, it's uploading.
Leo, they can't see that. It's not that easy to get pictures from Discord downloaded and up into the overlay.
You can put
It's
it.
the picture of the Waj emote, which you can check out on our Discord server.
Yes.
Link is in the description below.
Best emoji ever. I love it.
Man, I really want to talk about Brickfair, but probably actually the next episode we're going to do is going to be our Ninjago hunted coverage.
Oh, then I can't be on that unless I
I
watch.
won't
you
be
can't.
I
able
can't
to.
be on that
the
either. I haven't
next
seen it.
2
I
hours.
watched Ninjago.
I thought you did see it, Ford.
No, I'm waiting for good quality.
I think it was pretty good.
Just pirate it.
Quality means nothing to me.
I can't.
There might be better quality out
Yeah,
now.
I can't
actually.
listen to that audio that's like grainy. It just hurts my ears.
There's only a couple episodes.
And that's
like that.
that's if it hurts my ears whether or not I leave my headphones in. Like it hurts my ears regardless. I can't listen to that anymore. I used to be able to.
You
I
might
just
be able
can't
to
now.
look for better quality versions now that's been released in
Yeah,
America.
I might be able to find it, like, because I have Comcast, which is terrible.
So yeah, but I would have done that one first actually, but we need Mace here because I know Mace has seen it.
Yeah, I might be able to find it.
Other than that, I guess me, Glenda, and Mace are the ones who've seen it so
I
far.
guess so.
And Mal will finish Skybound sometime.
Yeah, if I can
Uh,
find it, then like, and you postpone it, then maybe I can find it, or maybe I can watch it and be with you for the coverage.
We'll see how
I
it
don't
works
know.
out.
I
I
don't
thought
know.
the next one we were going to talk about Brickfair.
Well, that's on Friday.
Oh.
Yeah,
So that's our regular time.
Yes, because that's the time we know everyone can be there,
Alright, cool.
as long as they don't schedule something or go to the movies.
I need to see that Mission Impossible.
Have you seen any of the Mission Impossibles even
I'm
now?
so
I
sick
saw
of
like
hearing about
half
Mission
of
Impossible.
the third one.
Yeah,
Jeez.
everyone should go watch God.
Apparently it's really good, and I don't doubt it because
I haven't seen
I
a
just
single
watched
one.
Mission-
I don't care.
The first one's not very good. The second one is better, but it's like really, what's the word? Out there, not quite. You'll know when you see the motorcycle fight scene. The third one is good, and the fourth one's really good. They like get better each movie.
Alright.
And then apparently the sixth one will be in space.
Oh, good.
Space
So they're
Force.
basically doing
Tom
the
Cruise.
Moonraker.
No, like they literally want to go to space to film it.
Well,
Oh.
the actor does anyhow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That sounds expensive.
and
Yes.
film the majority of it in space.
Space Force.
No. Well,
Going
yes.
there?
If they have an astrobiology division, I'm there.
And don't forget that this is the movie that gave us Justice League. So
That is correct. You see, I think that's why Orion likes it so much. He's been like going off on this movie for people who
I
don't
think
know.
he just really likes it. See, it's the type of thing he likes. It's really out there and simple and doesn't require lore or a childhood to enjoy.
Which, like, okay. I mean, if he likes it, then okay. But I'm just kind of tired of hearing about it.
He hasn't said it as much now. Look, Gotti is finally over.
Oh,
At this
yeah,
point.
I'm glad
Mission
that's
Impossible
over.
got rid of Gotti.
I
sure?
didn't think that was possible to
It
get
made
rid
it-
of.
It's
made
still
it into
going.
the
Yeah, he
TV's
changed
blog.
it. His Twitter used to say like the Gotti fan Twitter.
Oh, great. It's cut out for me now.
Yeah,
Get out from me now. The rage was too strong.
it's gone.
Fuck you. Why? Why?
My GUI just restart, so I am out of sync, and we're gonna end this episode now.
Okay.
So thank you all for
Sounds like
listening to episode 161 of the BCC podcast. Join us
Yeah.
next time when we cover Ninjago Hunted,
You know,
hopefully. Either that or we're going to be covering
is great.
Brickfair, hopefully.
Mal, you're second in command.
But
Take over.
we should finally be
Well,
a bit more
No.
consistent now that Brickfair is over.
Thanks to our Patreons
And I really
for
can't wait
donating
to tell
money
everyone
to
about
us,
that.
or
Look forward-
You can do that.
Mal, you're not in sync
You're
anymore.
not sync.
No.
We're
Just
all
let
in
him
sync.
do it.
You're-
IQ, you cut out again.
See, this is why we can't trust you anymore.
More Brickfair content is on the way, as well as several other things I'm really excited to get done.
Yes. Fine.
So So for Ford, Glenda, Leo, Malaris, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Have a good one.
I'm so glad to have this over with.